Very, very well indeed. Listen, let's crack off with the first match playing on Wednesday, Ajax versus Lyon. The odds are close. We've got Ajax 2.4, Lyon 3.1, draw 3.75. All those odds with Bet365. Hard to decide on the outright. Has anybody got a lean?
I do.
Yeah. You do. Go on, big man. I like the confidence.
Yeah, I really like Ajax here in this spot against Lyon. Obviously, you look at the Dutch division. Ajax kind of took one on the chin this weekend against PSV Eindhoven. And, look, I think at this point, you have to be very focused with where you are in this Europa League. This is obviously your best chance to probably get into the tournament next year. So for me, you look at Lyon, Lacazette not going to play in this game, and I think that's huge for Lyon. Obviously, they had a tough travel schedule heading out to Turkey to play, and you look at Ajax's domination at home. I mean, it's just really been just unbelievable. I mean, they haven't conceded at home in the Europa League. They've won I think 11 straight at home, which is pretty unbelievable in all competitions. They're just really difficult to beat in Amsterdam. For me, too many injuries, travel. I think they can get a result here. I think this is a good spot to take Lyon. I actually think this is a really interesting side to maybe take in this competition. I mean, you can get over 5-1 for Ajax with 4 teams left. They get to the final, you can hedge. I like this Ajax side to get the job done and win this one outright in the first leg.
Wow, big man, you have sold me on that Ajax win, I have to say. Anybody else sold on the Ajax win?
Yeah, I'm going for Ajax too. I've written an article for this over at Sportsbook Review, so please do check it out if you have time to go into a little bit more depth. I was making some of the same points as Big Man there. Lyon are in poor form, and the loss of Lacazette in the game against Besiktas should hit them quite badly, I would suggest. So it's going to be tough for them, especially going to Ajax, who have won all 6 of their home Europa League games this season. It's interesting because when you look at the futures betting for the Europa League, Lyon are 3.4 second favourites, whereas Ajax are all the way out at 7.5. And the bookmakers expect Lyon to qualify out of this over 2 legs. But in this first leg, Ajax are the favourites, and I think deservedly so. And it looks a good price on Ajax to win this one, 2.4. Yeah, it looks a good bet to me.
Yeah, sure does. What about to qualify, taking it, because Lyon is it's low, 1.67 you can get with Paddy Power, 1.57 with Bet365. Ajax, though, you can get as high as 2.25 to qualify. Can they do it? But a step too far. Let's see the first leg.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, they've got a decent team. I think everyone's quite excited about Lyon as the second best team in this competition because they come from a better league in France, and they've already knocked out Roma, who were the second favourite. So that was a pretty big result, and they've knocked out Turkish champions-elect Besiktas. So over 2 legs, it will be difficult for Ajax. Both sides are going to be very motivated because, like Big Man says, they need to win the Europa League if they have a chance of qualifying for next season's Champions League. But yeah, I don't see why not. At those odds, I think it's much more enticing to go for Ajax than it is for Lyon.
All right, great stuff. Alex, over to you. What's this match?
Not only Lacazette is injured, but also Tolisso is injured. Also, Memphis Depay cannot play in this competition. I think it's really weird, the first leg for Lyon. Even though they're coming after a huge result, which I predicted. It was on one of my tips from the best bets, the away win against Angers in their last domestic round in France. So they are in top of teams being also qualified for Europe next year. Anyway, we are talking about the semi-final of a big competition. I think that both teams will enter really determined and to do a really good first leg. I would be afraid to play the straight Ajax win, even though I am going in that direction. But I think that Lyon can find the back of the net. I'm going as Lyon's latest matches were a goal fest. The second part of the season for Lyon doesn't matter that it was a domestic league, Europa League, or Coupe de France. We saw tons of goals. So also I think that it will be another match with goals, even though it's the first leg and they will be concentrated to to see each other out, how they will display, what kind of display they will have, one and the other team. But anyway, I think that we will see over 2.5 goals and both teams to score at evens. I think that we can double our money with that.
All right. Is that your official tip?
Yeah, both teams to score in the over 2.5.
All right. Martin Green, official tip here.
I'm going to go for Ajax. I think it's going to be tight. I think Lyon could maybe steal a draw, but I just think the odds make it worth going for Ajax in this one, simply because of Lyon's poor form and Lacazette's injury. So Ajax 2.4.
All right, and you're not tempted there, because I know you're a little bit a similar better to me. That sort of cautionary. You can take the draw. You can take the draw no bet 1.73 with BetVictor, 1.67 with Bet365.
Ooh, no, I think I'm going to stick with just a straight Ajax win. But yeah,
right. I like your confidence, and big man, I have a feeling I know what you're going for.
Yeah, I'm going with the straight Ajax win as well. I mean, those home numbers speak for themselves. I think the Lacazette injury is obviously huge. And look, I mean, I think they're a lot better team than one might know. I think, like I think Martin said, I think if you're a public bettor, you're maybe just into soccer a little bit, and you look at Lyon, they might be a little bit more enticing here just because they're in that League One. But yeah, I like Ajax. They're really good at home. I'll take the straight Ajax win here.
Right, so it's the Ajax all around. I like Ajax as well, actually.